Okay guys, we'll do the usual embargo please for 10:30 this evening. Any questions in Spanish we'll take just before that embargo. You've got the microphones?
Good afternoon, Pep. We saw Chelsea drop points over the weekend. I just wondered whether your players still believe they are in the title race and they can catch them.
We dropped points too. So we dropped. So Chelsea deserve where they are. So they won an amount of points and winning a lot of games in a row. So they deserve to be there. It's another game, 9th game left. You have to take points as much as possible to be there, and after we will see.
Given the gap to the top of the table, how much are you planning to change the squad in the summer to close that gap for next season?
We will think about it. Of course, we discuss about the chairman, about Chiqui and all the bosses, about every club won't improve, must improve, and of course the changes are necessary. And but of course we're going to discuss about that definitely at the end of the season. It depends on the result of the players. So at the end, the players decide for themselves through their performance on the pitch.
Pep, the club put out some pictures yesterday of Gabriel Jesus training. I know it was only light training, but the City fans will be delighted by that. What is his time scale now for trying to get fit enough to play?
Well, yesterday is the first day I start to go to the pitch to run and walk. I didn't see him run and walk, so I don't know exactly how many weeks he needs to come back, but it's I think it's at the end of the part of their process, his process to come back. So we will see, but hopefully it can help us in the last games of the season.
And the last time you played Chelsea, you ended up with 2 men being sent off in injury time. Sergio Aguero in particular seems to have a bit of an issue with David Luiz. It's happened a few times. Is there a need for him just to remain calm because you'll have more of a chance of winning if your best striker is on the pitch?
Wow, we can talk about Sergio for many things, but we are not going to talk about Sergio. He's not calm. We're not going to say that Sergio Aguero is a dangerous player, please. So what happened in that game, it happened many things. So it was 1-0 up. We create unbelievable chances to go 2-0, 3-0. Another circumstances that we cannot control that were amazing. It happened, and after the reaction, what happened with Sergio, and after with Fernandinho, our frustration what happened on the pitch in that moment, because Fernandinho is another guy who scored, of course, is aggressive, but is one of the sweetest and nicest guys I ever met. So, and after that, what happened, but Sergio and Fernandinho in that cases, they are nice guys. And the way we want to play, and the way we try to play, I think there's no doubts about that.
Hi, Pep. After the Arsenal game, you said that you didn't think your side was ready to handle being 1-0 ahead. I just wondered if you could expand on that and sort of say what exactly you mean and what you're looking for against Chelsea if you do go ahead.
No, every game is completely different. So what I like from my teams is that I had the courage to play. So it doesn't matter the results. Of course, you have to see the clock and what happened in the last minutes, but you have to play. And in the first half, we could do better. But sometimes during the season, during the games, that kind of thing happen. It's just to, like I said in the beginning, it's a process to improve. We are still in the process to improve on many things. In the club we are, in the players we are, in the past we had all together. We have to improve in that terms to be main roles in the games, and we want to do that.
Hi Pep. Jesus Navas played at right back at Arsenal. Are there still injury concerns over Bakary and Pablo?
Bakary is out 2 or 3 weeks more, so Pablo's is okay, he's fit.
Any more questions for the embargo in English?
Pep, I know you're a big fan of the Masters Golf. You went over to Augusta, didn't you, a couple of years ago? I just wondered what makes it so special as a sporting occasion, and also what you learned from that experience.
Well, I learned when I was in Medina Ryder Cup was funnier than Masters, because Masters you cannot see the ball. Absolutely, so many people, the crowd, or you stay in one hole all the time. If you want to look around and follow one player, it's impossible. When you arrive, you cannot see it. But it's beautiful. The place is amazing. Like in TV, you can watch it, and again, it's a traditional tournament, like one of the big four. So it will be nice to see the best players in the world playing there. Unfortunately, we cannot see Tiger again back, so hopefully he come back as soon as possible, because he changed, I think, that the sport and his charisma and the way he plays. We would like to, if he's able to come back, to play in that level before. But it's a big tournament, nice players there, and see how he hit the ball.
Hello, Pep. Last year we saw Leicester win the title. Chelsea should win the title this year. Are we in a position now where it's becoming a big advantage for teams who don't qualify for the Champions League in terms of winning the Premier League?
Yeah, it's so important for all six teams there to qualify for the Champions League, and it will be battle until the end, of course. So the clubs today to be in Europe is so important in terms of financial terms, and of course in the prestigious and the quality to play that competition.
But have Chelsea had an advantage this season because they weren't in the Champions League?
Yeah, they are already there. They deserve to be there, and the other we are going to try to do. But I think Chelsea is the focus now, with the bunches they have for the last 3, 4, 5 months, is win the title.
Is that something you've got to tackle though, because you're a team that needs to do well in 2 competitions? I mean, going forward into next season, how do you start coping with that?
Well, obviously they play less games than the other ones, like Liverpool. Both of them play much less. They had more time to prepare what the manager want to prepare. But it doesn't matter. With my opinion, next season Chelsea will be in Europe and will be a tough team again, the same. So at the end, all the players, they have a quality and the mentality in the big clubs to play both 2 or 3 competitions in the same time.
El partit de principi de temporada al Camp Nou contra el Barça vas dir que seria un partit que us podria dir en quin moment esteu dins del vostre procés, aquesta evolució que s'ha de fer. No sé si creus que el partit contra el Chelsea també pot dir-vos, per al moment de temporada que és i pel rival que és, en quin moment esteu ara?
No, ara ja ho sé. Com ara l'any ja sé les coses bones que tenim i les coses que hem de millorar pel futur. Evidentment és una altra prova en un gran escenari fora de casa per aprendre a jugar aquest tipus de partits.
When you faced Barcelona in October, you said they would tell you what level you are. Do you think the same about the game tomorrow? Not really. I know now where we are, the good things and the things that we must improve, but of course tomorrow will be a big test in a big stage, a big stadium away, and it's also important to play those games to learn for the future.
Hola, buena tarde a tothom. Amac, en este sentido, ¿qué cosas debes mejorar para el futuro? Y en este sentido también, sois el equipo de la Premier que más veces ha chutado al palo, 17 veces. ¿En qué sentido la suerte ha influido en el rendimiento de su equipo esta temporada y en qué sentido eso es mejorable? No sé si se puede entrenar la suerte.
Bueno, se puede mejorar, hacer las porterías un poco más grandes. Esto sería una gran solución. 17 son muchos, pero ha sido un año con muchas cosas que intentamos, con controlar, pues no hemos podido. Ha habido muchas cosas que han influido y creo que el partido del Chelsea fue un claro ejemplo de muchas cosas que nosotros no podemos controlar, que pasaron y que nos penalizaron mucho. Y ha sido un año muchas cosas de estos. Mejorar siempre se puede mejorar, desde el entrenador hasta los jugadores, y mejorar básicamente en el juego y en las áreas. Creo que en las áreas no hemos sido lo suficientemente sólidos durante todo el año.
¿Pero creéis que habéis tenido mala suerte?
El entrenador nunca puede... Siempre tiene que buscar la razón por la cual puedes mejorar. Si la razón es la suerte, ya no trabajas. Cuando eres muy superior, la suerte interviene menos. Cuando eres menos superior, pues la suerte interviene más. Yo he estado en equipos donde la suerte, el azar no intervenía nunca, porque éramos muy superiores. Cuando no lo eres, pues interviene más. Las decisiones de los árbitros influyen más y son más importantes, los palos, todas estas cosas. Por eso lo que podemos hacer es controlar, como no van a hacer las porterías más grandes, controlar, hacer mejores cosas.
Related to the last questions, what things can you improve for the future? And another question, Manchester City this season is the team with more posts. It's just lack that influence in the performance, that lack, good bad luck in the post. Well, there's a lot of things we can improve with the posts. One thing would be the make goals bigger, but it's not going to happen. 17 posts is a lot this season, but basically this year a lot of things we wanted to control, but we couldn't in the end. For example, the game against Chelsea here was a big example. We wanted to control some parts of the game, but some things weren't away of our out of control. There's a lot of things we can improve always, the players, the coach, in our way of play, in the boxes especially, I've told it before. And managers always look to improve, things for improve, and we want to look for the reason behind what we have to improve. We don't want to focus on luck or good luck or bad luck.
You guys run the embargo, please.